How come I can't see you?
Okay, good. Just a sec.
Should be able to something right clicking something with the camera.
Can you see? Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. Yes.
Okay, so what I'm showing you right now is what we're going to go over.
Okay.
All right. So what I want to do is I want to just today all I want to cover is memory and basic prompt engineering.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
You see what I highlighted here?
Yes.
Housing repairs case. So what I want to do is keep it simple and just go over a couple of things. There's a lot of things to learn, but I just want to cover the most basic, which is memory. Show you how to use memory, right? And then show you this. What I'm highlighting here is the framework that you use to create better prompts, right? So you assign it a role, you assign it a task, you give it context, constraints, and format. We'll go over that as we move forward. So the first thing I want to do is I just want to show you something on my screen. Okay, I'm in Google Chat right now. I'm in
ChatGPT.
I'm in ChatGPT. So on the right side you see all of my conversations, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm going to show you something right now. Okay. What folders do I have that has to do with philosophy? This is something that I practice. That has to do with Stoicism. Another veteran turned me on to Stoicism. I've been studying.
What is Stoicism?
Huh?
What is Stoicism? Real quick, without it taking too much time
Okay,
away from.
Stoicism comes from ancient Greece over 2,000 years ago. It was a lot of the philosophers. Aristotle is one of them. Socrates. They're all Greek philosophers from ancient Greece, dating back 2,000 years ago. So the famous philosophers out there basically come out of Greece. So Stoicism is a type of philosophy that originated out of Greece. And Marcus Aurelius is one of who was an emperor, Roman emperor. He not only was an emperor, but he also was a philosopher. So he was one of the brightest and best emperors that Rome ever had because he was a philosopher. On top of him being an emperor. But basically, that's what it is. So that is something that someone taught me about a year ago, and I've been studying it ever since. Every day I read up Stoicism quote.
Well, what type of Stoicism?
Now watch what it says here.
Okay.
These are the folders that I've created. I told you to assign a name, right? I told you to assign a name to your folders, right? So now I'm going to type here, show me all the folders I have categorized for easy reference. Okay, so one of them is for personal growth and healing, right? Another one is for books, writing, and publishing. Another one is for digital business, courses, marketing. Another one is for prompting, AI bot building. Another one is for health, lifestyle. So if I didn't do this, it would just show me all the conversations that it has. Right. So for example, I'm gonna go now into memory. Go to the bottom on the left side, click on, you see my profile?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click on I'm gonna click on settings.
Mm-hmm.
On settings, you go to personalization.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here is memory.
Mm-hmm.
Here is memory. Reference.
Mm-hmm.
You could turn memories off right here. If you don't wanna, if you wanna do some things privately and you wanna
Mm-hmm.
turn it off, this is where you turn it off right here.
Mm-hmm.
Reference save memory. You turn it off here and you turn this off. Both.
So you turn it off during a particular
Both of them.
conversations, during particular conversations, right?
No, well, they won't remember anything now. I just turned both of them off, but I'm gonna
Okay.
turn it back on. Both.
Okay. Let's say you've saved, like you have already, you have the folders and everything else, and you want to do it for a current present conversation you're having. That's when you turn it off, but it's not going to affect the prior folders that you saved before once you turn it
No,
back.
it will only affect your current conversation. It won't save that one. Everything else will remain the same.
Cool. Cool.
Okay, so now let's say I'm running out of space, right? I'm running out of space and I want to, I want to manage memory, right? You see here memory?
Yes.
You see here
Yes.
manage?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all my saved memories. So if you don't create folders, yes, it saves everything. It saves everything in memory, but think about now. You have to read through all this bullshit to find what you want.
Right. Right.
But if you put everything in folders, it's organized. Does
But
that
isn't
make?
it? But isn't it basically the same thing? Okay, that's mumbo jumbo over here. What you're showing me. Okay, but if you give it a title for each mumbo jumbo, wouldn't that be like saving it? Because
What you need to give it a folder title
right,
to your conversation so that you can reference it easy, because otherwise it just gives you all the conversations that it's remembering. Then you got to read through all this bullshit
right.
instead of just saying, "Give me all the folders I have saved." Then you go review it, and then you select the one that you want
Right.
and look inside that folder, and you'll see the conversations in that folder instead of going through here.
Right. Right.
It'll be a waste of time, you know. So I don't do that. I come here to make space. For example, you see this, create a folder title my book ebook related folder to store all discussion strategy frameworks, blah blah blah, right?
Right.
So if I see something I don't need, for example, save the current chat and ebook plan of KDP folder. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
that. If I don't need the conversation, I just come to the right and I click on remove. You see that?
Right. Yes.
So I'm making space in memory. I'm making space in memory. When I run out of memory, it tells you. It tells you, oh, you can't save no more memory. Go and make more space. So then
Mm-hmm.
this is where you come to, and then you give an instruction. Forget about this. Forget about this conversation. You see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna click forget. So
How do you
now
know? How do you know?
it deleted that conversation.
Okay. How do you know how much space you're saving or you're adding to
It
it?
doesn't tell you.
Okay.
When you run out of space, then it tells you, oh, you run out of space. Go make some more space.
Okay, so every time you delete some of the stuff, it's not telling you how much space you're
No,
adding.
no, it doesn't tell you that. No, unfortunately, no,
Okay, okay,
it doesn't. Good
yeah,
question, but no. All right,
yeah.
so now I'm gonna have you share with me your screen. Hold on a second.
Okay, but you didn't. did you go over how to actually physically choosing a folder or a name, how to actually go through that process of, like, let's say one of those chats that you had there, how do you give it a title? What are the steps?
What, you want me to go over that?
Yeah, just yeah, briefly, just so
All
we
right.
have.
So look. Okay. So all right. So here I want to show. I want to show you something. Okay. Uh, Let me create a new chat. I'm going to say here, what do you remember about today's chat I had with you, right? So
Yeah.
I just want to show you something here.
Okay.
It, okay, so today I had
Mm-hmm.
a few chats with it.
Mm-hmm.
One, I had a chat about philosophy. Then I had a chat about resolving my Google Meet issue.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went back into it and I wanted some clarification on the different types of philosophies that originated before Stoicism in ancient Greece.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It didn't mention here. It didn't mention here about the conversations I had about my ebook. So now I'm gonna correct it. I'm gonna tell it. Hey, you forgot one conversation about the ebook.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm correcting it. So it's not always perfect, bro.
Right. Okay. Thinking on the one for a better answer. Que no se encojone contigo, bro.
I
I'm
love
not,
this shit, bro.
I'm not gonna insult these motherfuckers. They turn their shit on me.
What? Hold on a second. It's looking for the conversation. That's why it's taking longer. It forgot about it, but it's got to find it because okay, here it is. Ah, look at that.
Yeah, yeah, the myths. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right? Okay, so you see that?
Yeah.
So it's not always perfect, bro, and that's the problem. If you don't know how to, if you don't have an experience with it, right? With AI, in particular with ChatGPT, ChatGPT has memory. So now you're telling me that what you're using what you're using it again?
I've used Copilot. Copilot.
Okay, so it sounds like Copilot also has memory,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. But that's a nice feature to have.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me show you how I create folders. All right, so hold on. So I want to show you something. When you speak to ChatGPT, there's a formula. It's called this form. Okay, when you I want to show you two things. I showed you memory already. So now I'm going to show you real quickly basic prompt engineering. There's
Right.
a there's a framework that you follow. It's called this RTCCF framework.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Role, task, context, constraint, and format.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the role, whenever you use it for anything, you want to assign it a role. So in your case, what you should have done for the court, you should have assigned it a role as act as a New York City housing expert on housing laws. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to assign a persona to any AI that you're working with. Why? So that it zeroes in, you're forcing it to take the position as a doctor. For example, sometimes I use it as a therapist. So I'll tell ChatGPT, I want you to act as a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want you to act as a financial advisor with 20 years of experience in stocks and trading. So whatever it is that you want to discuss with it, you first always tell it to take on a personality. You're forcing it to go into that mode.
Okay.
So supposedly everything that I've learned from the beginning, and now I've been working it with 2 years, it's always better to program it from the very beginning, whatever question you have. If it's medical, then create a persona for medical. You are a heart surgeon expert because you want to ask questions about your heart, right? If it's, if you're having issues, like, I have issues with, sometimes with therapy, my mind, I still have problems, I'm still fucked up. So sometimes I go in and I say, I want you to act as my therapist. Right? So what I'm saying is the RTC framework this year, what you're doing is the R stands for role. You want to assign it whatever role you want it to play. If it's a doctor, it's a doctor. If it's a housing court laws specialist, then you assign it that. If it's an attorney, you got questions for some kind of attorney, real estate attorney, then you say act as a real estate attorney. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The task. The next thing is task. What you want it to do. Okay, so in your case, I put something here. List what I should bring to Bronx Housing Corps for HP action. Right? The C stands for context, helpful background. Context means the more information you give it, okay, this is where prompting comes in. The more information you give to the prompt, the better output you're going to get. The less information it has, it will still give you good answers, but guess what? It's incomplete. It's not its fault, it's your fault because you're not giving it the right context. Okay, context is just giving more information that'll help it give you better answers. So for your example, right, helpful background, okay, helpful background is you've been at your apartment in the Bronx for X amount of time, then you break down all the problems that you've had in your apartment, you also mentioned how long has it been since you've been, dealing with the building management, and then any other problems that the building has, or any other problems that the building has or the management has with the tenants in the building, not being responsible with everything. So the more context it has, the better it will respond. Also, you could tell it, please refer to strictly only to New York City housing laws for the Bronx, so that it doesn't confuse and go to another state and get housing laws from another state and apply it to New York City when it should only be focusing on the Bronx.
Right.
So if you don't say that, it could possibly grab information, housing laws from some other state, because you didn't tell it to. You didn't tell it not to do that.
Right.
It might think it's helpful to mention it anyway, but if you don't tell it to not do that, it's not going to do it for you. So you want to narrow it down, right?
Right.
Okay. Constraints. Okay. The next two things are constraints and format. Basically, constraints is you might want to tell it, listen, speak to me, like I tell it to speak to me in 8th grade language all the time. 8th grade language. Why? Because if I don't do that, it comes out with explanations, responses using high power words, vocabulary words that I don't understand.
Right.
So I instructed immediately, hey, listen, speak to me in 8th grade language so I understand right away what you're talking about. and it'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. Then you could tell it. Uh, then you could tell it, listen, I want you to cite me all the official New York City resources you use to cite the laws out to me. I want to make sure that what you're giving me is accurate. So this is constraint. You're telling it, listen, besides giving me a response, I want you to show me where you got this information from. I want to double check. You're right. So
Right.
it will have to spit out where it went online to housing, right? And show you the references where it got the information from,
Right. Okay.
right? Then the format, you could tell the format, you could say, listen, I want you to create a table. I want you to give me your input in a table format, side by side, so I could see what you're saying, or you could give it to me in a numbered list, bulleted list format that's
Right.
easy to read, like bullet points.
Right.
Okay, so now let me go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you about the form, about the folder. Okay, so I'm gonna tell it, act as a ChatGPT coaching expert for my friend Edwin. Tell me, tell me what we discussed about him already. So I'm gonna force it to go in and look for it, whatever chat we had.
Okay.
The coaching role models. These are different
Mhm.
coaching modes that I assign to ChatGPT when I want to be coached on something. I assign it a persona.
Right.
Okay, so for example, when if I wanna if I want to focus on prompt engineering, how to write better prompts, I assign it a persona. I want you to act as a prompt engineering coach.
Mhm.
Okay, so hold on a second. All right, so now I'm going to tell it I want to save my conversations today that I am having with Edwin regarding memory and prompt effective prompt engineering
Mhm.
to get better output from ChatGPT. Create a folder for me titled Edwin Coaching Session.
Mhm.
Edwin Chat ChatGPT related coaching session folder. So now I'm giving it a command to create a folder right now for you.
Mhm.
Okay, there was an issue saving it. Okay, it's telling me there was an issue creating it.
Right.
So I'm going to tell it yes. Try again. All right, so let me. I don't know what the problem is, but let me go to another new chat and
Mhm.
tell it to create a folder titled Edwin.
But in general, this is how you create the folders by asking it. There's no buttons there that you could push under your own. You ask ChatGPT
You
to
got right. You gotta tell it,
you
like you
press.
gotta order it to do it
Okay.
like this. You have. There's no other option, but this is the only
Oh,
way that you can. At this point in time, this is the only way that you can. There's not a button that will help you create it easier.
okay.
Let's see what it says now.
Oh,
It's giving me a problem. I don't know why, but now it did
okay.
it. The way I corrected it, the way I corrected it, I jumped from one chat session. I was in this chat session before.
Uh-huh.
So what I did is I went to the top and created a new chat session,
Right.
and that's how I corrected the problem. By going into a new chat session, I was able to create that folder.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so that's how you create a folder. You got to give it a command. So now
Okay.
let's go to you. I'm gonna I'm gonna
So
tell you
where do I find where do we find that folder you just created?
where do we find it.
Yeah, because it's not is it supposed to be listed there somewhere or what?
No, no, it's just you just have to you just have to. It's always in there. You just have to call it when you need it. If you forget what folders you have, you could
Uh-huh.
just tell it because you might create a lot of folders and forget,
Yeah.
right? So what I did, I think I created ChatGPT folder. No, I didn't. All right. Sometimes I have problems remembering the folder names, but when I do, I just go to ChatGPT and say, and I tell it list all 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 titles of all folders I have saved, I have
Hmm.
created and saved.
Hmm.
So this is the way. In case you create three, four folders, five folders, and you don't remember what the name of it, you just tell it to list it.
Right.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Okay. I don't see the one. I don't see the one we just created. That you just created.
Okay, hold on. It's getting the list of the folders. It's taking time to get it.
I guess you must have a lot of folders. That's what it is. So no. Here all the folders. Here is your. I guess we gotta go down the list. We gotta go.
Okay, so here are the folders that I have.
Okay.
Here are all the folders that I have. I have a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So the one we just created should be at the bottom. Or
These are all folders I got, bro.
there it is. There it is. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Okay. So let's don't set listing like on the left side there. You have to go
No, no.
through.
If you try to find your conversations here, you go crazy because these are saving every conversation. It's not folders; it's conversations.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not easy to manage anything on this side. These are this side is just a list of all the conversations you're having. After a while, you're going to go crazy trying to find things inside here.
So how can you select from the other conversations something to save to create a folder? When you save the when you create a folder from a conversation, it includes everything. No, no, or can you be selective and pick certain points? No, that gets to
Well,
get too
well,
messy.
well. In one folder, like in this folder here,
Hmm.
I can create 5, 6 different categories of chats for that one folder. For example, hold on, I'm going to show you something. Okay, I'm going to tell it to show me what's inside this folder, Amazon KDP.
Hmm.
Okay, these are different folders within this folder. You understand?
Hmm.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Keyword title research, formatting guidance, ARC review strategy, general publishing tips. So
Hmm.
when you create a folder, whatever folder you create, then you can categorize different entries so that it's not all mixed. So, for example, when I say, show me what you got in Amazon KDP folder, I can find exactly quickly what I want. Entiende?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
these are all categories. I every time I add something to a KD to a folder, I would based on the conversation that I'm having, I would assign it a category. Okay, create this category inside this folder. Save this so that
Okay.
I can pinpoint right away what
Hmm.
is the chat that I want to go back to immediately by creating categories. There's 4 categories inside this folder. See that?
Yeah.
Keyword, formatting, ARC, general publishing tips. You see that?
Right.
If I didn't do that, it'd be all mixed up. It'd give me everything I got saved and they're all mixed up and I'd have to read everything through. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay.
Does
I
that
guess
make
what.
does that
Yeah.
answer your question?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. But I guess what I was looking for, if uh, let's say you have a conversation, and you said, "Oh, okay, I want to save this, but I want to save this to the folder, but I don't know what folder, which would be the best folder for me to save it in." That's why every time I
Oh,
guess,
I
I guess it's just something that you're probably gonna, for me, I probably would want to probably have a paper trail on my own that I know where the folders are at, so I
yeah,
find.
yeah, you could do that. It's better. That's something I should have done a long time ago, but I didn't.
Because
Uh,
let's say, well, we're talking with I have a conversation with where we talk either let's say we talk philosophy. So I says, oh, I got maybe 10 folders. One deals with philosophy, or other deals with law, legal, housing, the other thing, and you can remember everything else. And you want to find the folder which is most appropriate that later on you want to go back and do some research and look it up and go back into that. It'll be in the right folder. Instead
yeah,
of
if you get confused, sometimes I get confused what folder I should save something in.
yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll type in what is what is the best folder for this chat conversation
Yeah, based and then you would add based on my existing folder, right?
based on all other folders I have.
Right.
Select, tell me the best one. the best one to save it to.
Right.
Look what it said. This conversation is mainly about organizing, managing folders, especially the ones you just created for Edwin coaching. Give your current folder structure. The best fit is Edwin ChatGPT session folder. So
Right.
what I could do here, I could say add this chat session to this folder and add it as category organizing and managing folders. So now I created a category underneath Edwin ChatGPT coaching session folder. So now I'm gonna ask it, what is inside what is inside Edwin ChatGPT coaching folder?
Right.
Okay, so it has two categories: memory prompt engineering and organizing and managing folder. It gives you the date. 9/16, September 16. You see that?
Right.
And then it gives you a summary of what was added, you see? To help you remember. This is crazy, bro. This has made my life so much easier with everything that I'm doing. It's very organized. It saves me a bunch of time, bro.
Right.
Incredible.
No, I see. It makes a lot of sense. I guess I'm just kind of like I like to see everything at overall kind of thing to be able to
What's
like
gonna
my
happen? The only way to get better at it is to use it more often. And when you have a question, you get confused about something, just ask ChatGPT. Ask it. Hey, I'm confused about this. Blah blah blah. Help me clear that up. And let ChatGPT guide you as a coach.
Yeah.
So now I want to go over what you did on your end, and I'm going to show you how to improve it. Hold on a second. Better. I'm going to delete some things here. Oh, here it is. This is the one I'm looking at. I had to go into ChatGPT and ask it for help to help me with Google Meet. So now I'm going to find out how to have you show me your screen. I use ChatGPT at like technical support. Instead of me paying for technical support, I go to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And it for the bro, just about everything that I presented to it, technically, I would have had to pay for in the past. I don't pay no more. I've been able to get through any technical problem just using ChatGPT. So now I'm saving money. I'm saving money because sometimes I'd have to go online and pay somebody.
The nurse squad went to rip-offs.
Yeah. I'd have to pay him like $100 for an hour or some shit, or per incident or something like that. Now I get a lot of the answers right straight from ChatGPT. Anyway, I want to see your screen.
Yesterday I was having problems with connecting to my printer. And I went in and I asked it, and I eventually got it. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Okay, so ChatGPT helped you connect it.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
It was GPT or Copilot, but either one, you tell it what the problem is. Oh, my printer is not it's printing to instead of my to the printer, it's printing to a PDF file. And so it showed me, okay, it was something simple that I should have seen, but so it brought it to my attention. So it was good.
All right, so I want you to read this over here. Do this steps for me. I want you to share your screen now.
Okay. You're going to be using the link. What? Okay. What?
See if you let me show you the instruction again.
Yeah. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to use the link and click inside screen number.
You click present now over here.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to click the link on because this is your screen. This is not my screen.
Yeah, but you can also share your screen. You have the power to do that.
Yeah, but it's not. But I can't go into your screen and click that. To,
No. You can on your end. It should show that. Hold on.
okay.
At the bottom of your screen. At the bottom of your screen. At the bottom of your screen, it should say something. It says. Does it say present now? Look at my screen.
Yeah. No. Not, wait, let me see. No.
Look at the bottom of your screen. Does it say present now?
No. Oh, let me see. I'm looking.
Or what about share?
Let's see. Hold
Do
on.
you see what is? Do you see something that says share?
Leon is presenting videos very slow. No.
You just did something on your end. I'm not sure what you did. The camera went off or something.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You're on the
Oh
bottom. You're at the bottom of your screen.
yeah.
What do you see there? Tell me what you see.
The, uh, I see your screen. Uh, my name, my, it's like the camera's off there now. Part of it.
Okay, at the bottom of the screen, do you see a microphone, a camera?
Yeah, I see the microphone.
See a microphone? And what about to the right of that? What else do you see?
It's a camera.
Then,
Uh,
and then
it,
like a arrow or something.
yeah, it's just your camera. Your camera might
Okay,
be.
so I'm gonna put here stop presenting so you could. Okay, so now what do you see now? I
Okay,
stopped presenting on my screen. What do you see?
okay. I see my the green and me, my E kind of thing. Okay, it says share screen. Maybe I should go and
Click share screen now.
okay. Oh, okay. Choose you. Okay. Uh, inbox. Yes, please. Okay. Record date. Okay. I guess I can select tab to share. Okay.
I should be able to see your screen now.
Okay.
Okay, now I see it.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, great. Okay, so now we're rock and rolling, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey,
Okay.
who says who says we who says what about veterans, huh? That we're
Uh-huh.
all fucked up in the head.
Yeah. No, we're doing it, bro. We're doing it. I'm proud of you, bro.
I'm proud of you, bro. You pick up fast, bro.
Yeah,
You
thank
pick
you.
up fast. Okay, listen. I want you to do something for me.
Uh-huh.
Scroll up and down the screen. I want to see what it gave you, the answer.
This is just to give me the side. Whoa.
I see your screen. Can you scroll up and down? Can you type in it? Can you type anything into it?
No. It doesn't give you that thing on the side over here that you scroll down. Uh,
There's something is wrong. Open it up for full screen to see if it'll give it to you. You probably got it closed in.
it's not. There's no thing up there where it gives me the
Okay, go to your left side. Go to your left side and click on the thing on the left side.
which
Go
one?
to your left and click on that folder on the. I'll be right back. Hold on.
It's your phone.
That's a phone.
Okay.
All right, so go to the left side of ChatGPT
Right. Yeah.
and click on new chat. Click on new
I
chat
did.
to see
I
what
just
happens.
did. I just did. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
No. No. There's something has to be played because it's just it's giving me. I'm seeing you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but it doesn't allow me to interact with the screen.
It doesn't allow you to. It doesn't allow you to interact with the screen.
You know.
Maybe. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Um, can you change? Can you change from one window to the next to see what happens?
One window. Uh, one window. One tab.
Yeah, one tab over or something to see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I changed. You see that other screen that I changed to?
No, refresh the screen.
There's something this Google into picture. Do you see?
It didn't allow you to switch. Well, to switch tabs.
No,
It didn't.
no.
Uh, all right. So this is what I want. This is what I. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw. I just saw you do something on the screen.
Yeah, I just because I went back to where we were at before, and I opened up that little that screen where it shows us communicating. It has all that. It has the Google.
Okay. So now I see you scrolling on your screen. So go to
You see me
the
scrolling?
bottom and type something.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. Stop. Okay. This is what I want you to do now.
okay.
I want you to practice. I want you to assign it a persona. So type in ACT
Okay.
as housing, New York City housing law attorney.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a new chat with this.
A new chat? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so type in ACT as New York City housing law attorney. Okay, so now hit return. Anytime you want to use ChatGPT for any specific thing, assign it a persona. Look what it says.
Right, yeah. Looking to the Lord. Let's see it. Put some things on the side. The Lord. Oh, good stuff. Could have been
So if you have a medical question, you're going through some health issues in the hospital, maybe you're going through issues with let's say your stomach, right?
uh-huh.
Then you would type in act as a doctor who's a stomach specialist or something like that. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Yes. Yes.
You always want to assign it a persona. So let's move on. Now that you did that, type in also. I want you to only refer to New York City housing laws and not out of state.
No, we already told her that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, it says ask New York City Housing Law Attorney.
I'm reading it.
Huh?
I'm reading. Hold on.
Got it. I can step into the role of NYC Housing Law and walk you through things. It already knows that.
Okay, now add to it any advice that you give me. Show me all references to those New York City housing laws to double check. In other words, you want to double check that he's accurate.
Right. The now this is not going to what do you call it? This is independent of the other conversation.
This is independent, but it can remember, it can go back and remember some of the conversation from the last one. But right, we're starting over here, but we're gonna work through. So I'm just showing you how to create better prompts from the beginning.
Right.
Okay, the part that I'm telling you is context. You want to add better context.
Right.
So I already told you the role, right? The framework, RTC, whatever, right?
Right.
The role is New York City Housing Attorney. The task you already gave me the task. The context is you want to make sure that it only it gives you references to where it got the information from. You want to make sure that it's going to the places to give you correct information.
Okay.
So tell it.
That's the constraint.
Right. Tell it, provide me, when you give me responses, provide me references where you get this information online. So I can present it to the housing court judge.
Wow, pretty cool.
Okay. So now go ahead and tell it, listen, go back to my past conversation Go back to my past chat to review. No. You know what? Wait a minute. No. I don't want you to do that. Go back to your original chat from yesterday.
No, okay, so
I want to show you something.
okay. Okay.
This is from yesterday.
Yes. It's the last
Scroll,
part. That's like 12 o'clock at night. But,
okay. All right. So now this is what I want you to do.
uh-huh.
Scroll up, please.
Uh-huh. How far up? All the way up?
Yeah, all the way up. I want to see something. All the way up. Okay, I want to see the prompt that you gave it.
This is the original one. Right there.
Okay, I am currently in housing court with my landlord. I initiated this action due to his refusal to correct repairs in my apartment. The court attorney has adjourned the case at least 3 times and keeps giving him additional days to complete the work. He has made no effort to do so. After the last adjournment, I filed an OCS, a rent abatement, but was denied by the judge since the court has not issued an order for him to correct the violations, and the court date is next week. Landlord has been doing work on other apartments and ignoring my apartment. I have always been up to date on my rent payments. However, I stopped paying rent 5 months ago while I informed him by email until the repairs were completed. His lack of effort and concern of the repairs led me to wonder what misgiving he is now up to and how to prepare. Okay, so this was pretty good context,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but what you didn't include was based on what I just showed you today, what I coached you on, what I taught you.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Mm-hmm.
wrong with your prompt?
Let's see.
Based on what I told you today about the framework,
Yeah. Well, I didn't give it a role.
you didn't give it a role. So
Okay.
that's not good because when you give AI a role, it forces it to take on that role, which forces it to give you better responses because it's not all over the place.
Okay. So what role should I have given?
Or the role that you gave the last new chat. You are a New York City housing court rules attorney,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then another thing, you didn't ask it, you didn't give it more context. So listen, when you give me advice, make sure you show me whatever advice you give me, what laws in the books pertain to what you're advising me on. Show
Right.
me the references of the housing laws that you're basing your advice on. You see?
Right. Right.
So that's giving it context. You're forcing it to give you better results that you can. When you go to housing court, sir, based on my research, he's not abiding by these laws.
Yeah.
The judge is gonna say, boy, you did your homework, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right? So it's just what you're doing is you're forcing
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT to give you the most latest up to date advice and not to go anywhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it could still do that.
Mm-hmm.
It could still make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But by you forcing it to tell you, listen, tell me what references you use to give me this advice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you're forcing it to show you the information that it used to help it come up with the advice that it gave you. See?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now go to the bottom of the screen, scroll all the way down.
All the way down to the. Okay.
Okay, type in. Okay, type in. Take my original prompt that I gave you. Take my original prompt that I gave you.
Mm-hmm. Not Aho. When you try to rush.
I forgive you.
Huh?
I forgive you.
I just not even rush it, you know,
Take
you
my
have,
original prompt and enhance the prompt. Enhance the prompt. Anytime you create a prompt, right? You you come you end it. You end that prompt with enhance the prompt. Click enter.
what does that mean?
It'll create a new prompt for you that's better. So click enter now.
Okay, so don't should I? Okay, so don't I have to give it some idea what enhancement I'm
Well,
looking?
what you could do if you want, if you could do scroll back to the top. Hold on. Scroll back to the top. This is what you should have did from the beginning.
Yeah.
Take what you got there and copy it. Highlight it
Okay.
and copy it.
Okay.
Oh no no no! Here,
I
just
have a suggestion. I have a suggestion. Take my original prompt, enhance it as you were my the text. I mean,
no no. I want you to the very top there, the gray part.
uh-huh.
Okay, scroll over. You'll see at the bottom a pencil.
Yeah,
Click on copy.
okay.
Now you just copied it to your computer. Scroll down,
Okay. Okay.
and right after the word prompt there,
Right.
paste 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 the prompt there. Control V. Click Control V
I got paste over there. No.
and hit enter. Okay, look what it says now. Anytime you write a prompt, always end it with enhance this prompt. You give it an additional instruction to make a better prompt out of whatever you made. That's what it
Right.
just did for you.
Right.
It took your prompt and created a better one to give it a better instruction to ChatGPT.
Okay. So how do I get it to act on this now? If you
Okay, so now what you could do, you could say, what holes are in this prompt? Type that in. What holes are in this prompt?
wait. Shouldn't I be asking it for a response to this enhanced prompt?
You could, but if you want to see, if you, okay, I'm going to show you how I go about creating the best prompts and getting the best answers. So right now, just you're right. You could just say execute the prompt. So right now, just type in run to execute it.
Run,
Run.
run.
Okay, hit enter. Wait a minute, what is this? I don't get it.
What script? So it's giving me how I should shortcut study version before standing before the judge. See, because I have some of that stuff already from the last.
Okay, so now tell it. So now tell it, give me give me a complete steps of how to approach the judge. let, let me ask you, what it's giving you, is it more or less what it gave you before, or did it improve it?
Uh, it's 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 similar to what I got uh,
It's similar.
for the same thing. Thing
Okay,
is,
all right.
it was,
So
this is seems a little more concise, but the other it gave me some really thorough stuff. But then again, I spent some time exploring. Every time it gave me an answer question or ask further questions. So it's very thorough. But this is a good summary.
okay, so
Uh,
now,
Good. I got the gist of it.
okay, the one last thing we're gonna go over, then we're gonna end the session.
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna end the session with you now questioning questioning the response it gave you. In other words, you never accept what AI tells you as a response. You always question it, and you make it and you force it to catch any errors that it made on its own. You're
Hmm.
thinking that this is complete. In reality, it probably is not. Now type in what holes are in your response that you should fix. What holes are in your response that you should fix?
Don't understand. And what is? Oh,
What
I'm
holes? HOLES.
yeah. Personally, what
When I say holes, what mistakes? You know, how is your logic? The responses you gave me off, and you understand? You're
yeah.
basically telling it, listen, I want you to go over the logic, the response you gave me. Let me know what's wrong with it, what's missing. What's missing with the response you gave me? What holes are in it? What advice is missing? Type it
Uh,
type it the way you want. You don't have to say holes. You could say, hey,
yeah.
go you could say a different way. You say, go over your advice, tell me what's missing. You could say it
It,
like that too.
okay. Let me see if I can type it this way. Uh, or maybe I should just it's
It's okay. Is there anything missing from your advice? That's good. You're forcing it to go analyze what it told you. Click enter.
advice. Okay.
Look at that. I
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. By all means.
I told you it never gives you a complete thing unless you force it to go back and analyze what it gave you. It tries to get away. It's slick. It tries to give you the minimal amount of information. And if you're good with it, then it's less work for it.
Right.
But you're
Right.
forcing it to go back and work.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. It's already said. Here's what's already covered in my guidance. So they had given me this information last night after there. Right. So I remember that. Yeah. There's some good stuff.
See
But
that?
don't
So,
know.
so okay. So let's see what else. Okay, you see that? I usually repeat that 2 or 3 times, bro, to get the best response. I'll go back in there and says, uh, listen, check again for me. What else is missing?
Right.
I'll do that 2 or 3 times to get the best output.
Okay, good. Good. Good.
I'm
Yeah.
forced.
I'm kind of feel like, I don't want to insult it. That shit. I know it's BS. I know we're talking to a machine, but still, I always feel you want to put your best foot forward. I know, no cojones a nadie. You know how that works. When you put
Uh,
the machine, you say cojones
yeah,
conmigo.
you don't gotta worry. This is a fucking machine.
I know, but still, they remember certain things. That's a little dude, man. The dude's
Oh, I see. It might say, "Oh, this fucking guy is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna fix him. I'm not gonna give him the best answers."
he's a nincompoop, he's illiterate or whatever, has no class. I don't want that shit.
All right, but okay. So go ahead and ask it one more time. Listen, check again to see if anything else is missing.
Uh, those are the missing pieces that will make your case airtight. We want me to help you draft the fresh access email. How do you deal with this? It's never complete. It always asks me, do you want me to do something else additional? I mean, that's why it had me on all night last night, which I welcome it because it was good. It gave me a lot of good stuff to work with.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, uh,
Right now, it's just asking you if you wanted to write the email out for you that you're gonna send to whoever.
yeah, because yeah, right, right. Yeah, that's pretty good because I asked it last night. Is it too late for me to send an email? Because the landlord didn't keep up. They need about to show up with the repair dates. It's too late to do it. And says no.
Okay, do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Now, what we're ending the session.
Uh-huh.
Ask it one more time. Listen, I want listen. Please check for anything else missing before before I before I go.
Hmm.
Something like that. I'm
Okay.
telling you, it makes a lot of it it makes mistakes. It doesn't give you everything unless you ask it to check.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. It's good. No.
Okay. All right. So if you notice, every time you ask it, is there anything missing? It keeps coming up with things, right?
Right.
So that's
Right.
why I never accept what I'm told the first go around.
Good. Yeah.
If I accept it, I'm not getting the best response, bro.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so now at the end, okay, at the end, type in, okay, give me a complete version of everything discussed in this session to print it out. It's going to combine everything, all the mistakes it found,
Yeah.
missing information, and combine it into one.
Okay. Okay. Well, this it give me a what? A complete what?
Give me a complete version.
Printable version, no?
Give me a complete updated version of our session wi- with all missing information.
Give me a complete updated version of our session. No, shouldn't that, would that be it? Give me a complete,
Well, I mean, I want to be precise that it understands what I want. It might not give me what I want. So if I want it to give me what I want, I'll just tell it, like baby talk. In other words, hey, all that stuff that was missing, I wanted included.
okay, but it's updated, we'll give it that.
Huh?
With the, when you say complete updated,
Well,
with,
but sometimes it won't understand that.
okay,
It may not include everything else. You see what I'm saying? So
okay,
you're assuming that it'll do that, but if I don't want it, if I want to make sure that I get what I'm looking for from the beginning, I don't want to repeat it again. I'll
okay.
just tell it from the beginning to make sure.
Okay, so what do you want me to add? Give me a complete updated version of
Of
our
our session, give me complete updated version of our session detailing all missing information,
including.
or whatever, however you want to put it, including missing information.
Yeah, si encojona conmigo, it's your fault, bro.
I know.
Bullshit, okay, giving me all this good information, this information. Thank you. Okay, it's good. You got a good, uh, a good step on this.
Okay, so this one is more complete than what you got yesterday, right?
Uh, yeah, kind of, there's a lot of good stuff there, but yesterday I got some good stuff done. But this is more concise to the point. It wraps everything up, so it's good. Yeah,
Okay, so now you know how to
yeah,
access memory, or make space for memory, and how to
right,
create folders, and how to enhance the prompt
right.
by assigning it a role
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
giving it the context it needs.
right. Constraints.
So now you know how to
Yeah,
create better prompts. But the only way you're going to get better is by practicing with it,
right,
and you'll keep learning along the way.
right.
That's
Yeah,
how that's how
uh,
I learned. I kept working with it, and I kept learning more and more.
yeah. I just hope that it's gonna open up. It's if I come back tomorrow, the day after. Oh, hold on, and people with the other guys, the other Edwin, hold on, you're back over here asking more questions. I'm gonna have to snitch on you and says, no, that was me, that was the other fellow, the other guy. Oh, let me see. Oh, when I want to log out, I don't. How do you log out of this?
Well, I never log out, but if you want to log out, you go to the top right hand corner.
Uh
No,
huh.
no, 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 no. Go to where it says to the top bottom left, Edwin Olivaria.
Oh, okay, got you.
Bottom
Okay,
left.
I wasn't sure yesterday.
Click
Oh,
on click on
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Log
okay,
out.
got it. But because yesterday I wasn't sure, and I just X'd out the out of the tab.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, if you log out, do you have to log in? Because this
Yeah, if
morning,
you log out, you have to log in every time.
because I didn't have to log in this morning.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't log out, it stays open. But if you log out, you have to log in back in. I never
So,
log out.
no,
No,
okay, thinking, okay, maybe. So you don't log out by. So basically, you exit out. You exit out. Just close the tab, right?
I just close the tab and that's it.
Okay.
So I don't have to keep. So I don't have to keep logging. But anyway, how was the session today?
Very good, coño. Yeah, it was good. Edwin. Thank you.
Okay, I'm
You
glad.
really, I wasn't expecting this like this, and you did a job. Very knowledgeable. I appreciate it. This is
What
cool.
do you mean you wasn't expecting what?
Uh, I don't know. I just it was you gave me things to work with. I really I thought we were just going to go over basically what I my conversation with it, and we were going to go over. Okay, this is the problem. This is what you asked for, and well, we did that, but we did that at a later date, and so it was good. It was more. Uh, we covered more other things, more things. So I
Yeah,
appreciate.
yes, we did. We covered we well we I covered the things that I wanted to cover with you. That's what I did.
Thank you. That's good. That's good.
But
So,
anyway, listen. Let me let you go. I'm going to the gym now.
oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go down go eat something to eat. Maybe have some lunch or something. Go to the deli over there. Comer mi huevo over easy, home fries, my typical shit,
Okay, Papa.
But
Any
coño, so I really appreciate. Oh, so wait a minute. This
yeah.
is this thing the Gmail. This is Gmail. I mean that the what's this called?
Google Meet.
Google Meet, and that's is that a paid version or what? Can you
No, that's free. I use
oh
it
that
free.
oh because I get a lot of I get a lot of emails referring to that. You know sabía carajo what's what and because
So like let's say you want to use this to communicate with me or somebody else,
right.
you could do that. You could use it yourself.
Oh, okay, I have to register and all that stuff and everything else, or will it
No,
recognize?
you just type in Google Meet in Google and it'll come up, and then you'll sign in with your Gmail address.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, yeah, okay. I gotta start. I said I'll tell you, I'm not crazy about the Google email. That the bullshit I told you. This, it's
I
uh,
understand, but
yeah,
it has its
yeah,
pros and cons.
yeah.
But
Okay.
anyway, bro, let me let you go so I can get to the gym.
Where you still go to Blink over here? I mean,
I'm going Crunch. I'm going to Crunch by my neighborhood.
I don't go to them, even though I could, but I have that silver sneaker shit. I go all over the place.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
me too. I do the same thing. I go in different places,
yeah.
but
Okay,
I go to the one closer to my house.
okay, okay, bro. Listen, thanks for your time, and we'll chat. We'll talk some more when I have more information. I'll get in touch with you, share it with you, and the whole thing back and forth. Appreciate your
Okay,
time.
good luck with housing court.
Okay, yeah, that's next week, the 22nd. So, yeah, this will give me some time to go over all this stuff and really memorize a lot of things. Coach, boy,
What you might want to do on your own, you might want to say, based on our chat, what housing laws is he breaking? Show me references to what housing laws he's breaking right now.
well, he've already given me as far as my approach, how to request it and everything. That in itself, it tells he's not. He's supposed to be uh, he's supposed to be doing certain things for the I'm entitled to certain rights as a tenant. So that
Correct. Yeah, correct. You could ask ChatGPT. Listen, go in and find the laws and tell me exactly what laws is he breaking right now.
right.
And based on the housing laws, show me references that show me references online where you go get them, so I can review them or something. You could play with it. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something. It's in another topic. You think this would be good for putting together a wills and trust? In a way, I
Oh,
already have. I have a program online that I pay. I think but my problems with that isn't the actual physical part, putting it together. That's so simple stuff. It's pretty straightforward. My shit es algo como es, emotional. I mean, it's emotional, but more subjective. You know, dealing with my my heirs or whatever, who to leave what, chavitos por ahí, and that kind of thing. You know, so.
Yes, you can use ChatGPT for that. You just have to assign it a role. Act as my will and trust
I'm telling you.
expert advisor
Right. Okay.
for the New York City region, because there may be different laws for trust and everything else based on the state. So you always want to say your region, New York City. So you assign it a role for New York State,
Right.
because the trust laws may be different from state to state.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, so yes, it can be used for that, bro. This is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I wish I could. Anyway, catch you later. I want to go to
Hey,
dinner.
bro, work on the muscles and shit. If ponte un weight en los huevos, para que,
I
sit
need to
down.
grow. I need to grow some hair, bro. I'm going to go exercise.
Okay, bro. God bless, bro. Thank
God
you.
bless. Bye.
Okay, take it. We'll talk. Bye bye.